energy. Okay. Come on. Okay.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of BFFR, y'all. I know it's been a long time, y'all. You've been going through some stuff. Like, I've been going through some stuff. Anyways, we're at a new studio right now, so as y'all can see, it looks totally different. It looks totally different. So, Lynn, do me a favor. Looking at nice TV, how I look? What's this angle to me? Is it doing me justice?
Bad.
All right. Okay, man. So, I just think, should we just get straight into it?
Trigger warning.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but I'm saying, like, okay. But, yeah, y'all, we got a lot of content coming to y'all, like, big time. But, like, you know, even, like, for instance, today, I came looking raggedy. I came looking raggedy on purpose because I feel like I want to get them, like, a more raw side of me. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm always going in and look like Mary J. Blige and stuff, like, looking like the baddest thing walking. But sometimes it's like, they need to know that baddies need breaks, too. Baddies need breaks, too. Like, real bad. Okay, so this is an extreme trigger warning, okay? This video is an extreme trigger warning. We will be talking about sexual abuse, different extents to both of our stories, but yes, we will be talking about sexual abuse. So, like I said, trigger warning. The type of, like, yeah, like I don't even see, it's damn, I'm about to be down. So this is just crazy. So how you want to do this? How we gonna start it? Like, you want to start? I want to start. I could go first. Okay, I'll go first. Basically, what you say? Look, sorry, I can't even see. Yeah, look at the camera. I'm sorry, I'm all looking down. Basically, what we gonna talk about now?
This is a very uncomfortable
It
topic,
is, like, now that I'm really saying it.
Like, very,
it's
very,
crazy
very,
because at first, like,
it's different.
You know, we was in a, like, no, but listen, y'all, like, this is really raw. Like, me and Zada did not discuss what we was going to say, how we were going to say it. Like, this is, like, seriously raw. Like, you know, we've been talking about it more and stuff, but, like, it's, okay. So, I'm going to start off by saying, like, you know, I was molested. And that's pretty much, like, you know, I was molested. And I was molested by a family member. And crazy, I really think that, like, for me and Zada at least, I think this is a reason why me and this girl just didn't get along. And you would think it would bring us together, but, like, the whole situation of it, y'all, it was very troubling. And we've been new, but I think we confirmed it maybe in December.
Yeah, whenever we had that.
Yeah, like, we had but, like, yeah, like, we knew it happened to us, but, like, the fact of it really happening. So,
I didn't know it happened to you.
For real?
I didn't.
I knew it. I knew it was, because it just was too coincidental. I felt like she would do the, and yeah, it was by a girl. It was by a girl. Well, mine was by a girl. Like, at least
mine was too.
Yeah, but I'm
the
like,
first time.
Yeah, I just don't want to speak for her. So I'm not saying it like, oh no, I just don't want to speak for her. Yeah, like, my situation, it was by a girl, and, like, the first time that I can say that I genuinely remember, I was at my grandma's house, and we was playing with, like, you know, that door house. Y'all know, everybody know that door house. Everybody got that door house. Yeah, everybody got that door house. Like, and then we just went on the bed. And we just did it. But at the time, I was in preschool, because that's why I was going over there. I was at preschool. Like, she was older than me. So, and then I remember my grandma, she came upstairs. And she didn't come upstairs. She was coming up the stairs. I think my cousin heard her, because she said, go see who that is. And my grandma was like, she said, what?
That's pretty.
I know, bro. She was like, what are y'all doing? And I'm like, nothing. Like, I was talkative. I was super talkative back then, too. I was super talkative. I will shut the fuck up. I just talk too much. But like y'all, I'm telling y'all, like that is the time that I remember it, and like if it's how I remember it, it happened like so smoothly, y'all, that I don't think that was the first time. I do not think that was the first time. And then there was another time where it happened, and y'all, like, there was another time where it happened where it was like we she had us do it in front of her dad. And I remember saying to him, like, do you know what we're doing? He was like, yeah, y'all are fucking. I'm not stupid. And I'm like, whoa, like, can you tell? Like, I didn't say it, but, like, can you tell? Like, he didn't say nothing, like, obviously, because nobody fucking knew. So, there was that time. And then there was another. This was like the last time I remember it happening, or because we was sleeping and she woke me up and she's like, let's get in the shower. But I ain't even gonna lie, like, for in this sense, I got in the shower with my siblings. I got in the shower with my siblings when I was younger. We showered together because we would play fucking Barbies. But, like, you know, my cousins.
Like normal stuff.
Yeah, like, so she said it, but, like, I didn't want to. But I said, okay, let's go. So we in the bathroom, y'all. She running the water and stuff. And she turned the shower on because the shower's loud. So she wanted a shower. I still, at the time, I didn't take showers. I took baths. But, I'm pretty sure it was because the shower's loud. And I just, like, she wanted me to get in. See, I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta look at y'all. I don't even want to look at the camera. But she kept saying, like, get in, or I'm gonna tell your whole school my whole school you're gay. And I don't know where common sense came from, but it came to me this day, and I remember saying to her, like, I don't know the people at your school. I don't know them. That's what I don't care. Like, I don't know them. I don't want to do it. I don't want to get in. By the grace of God, y'all, my uncle came through. Like, he just busted the door. Like, he didn't really, like, I don't know why, because, like, the shower was on, but he did. He just busted that door open, though. And he's like, well, y'all going to have to decide what is y'all going to shout. But I don't think he heard nothing, though. Because he didn't hear nothing. But that I know of. I don't know. But, yeah, like, and that was, like, truly the last time that, like, I can genuinely recall it almost happening. But, y'all, like, it would just, like, for the first time I remember, it just happened so naturally that I genuinely think, like, it was happening to me beforehand. Like, I don't know. But, yeah, so, go ahead, Lynn.
I only, like, I push that stuff back very far in my mind. So, like, the only time that it caught on for me, that it was the same person. We were playing house, and this is when, like, my parents would send us over there all the time because they worked. And, like, I would hate going over there, and I would tell them, like, I don't want to go over there.
Oh, girl, I'm about to crash.
So, we were playing house, and my cousin and my sister, they left out the room. They was the babies. My older cousin just kept saying, like, she just kept saying, like, you're the mom, you're the mom. And I'm like, I'm 4. How am I the mom? So, you know, they leave out the room, and
Look at the camera.
Sorry. I remember exactly what PJs I had on.
Bro, I remember I remember everything.
I had on those monkey ones.
Oh my God.
I had on those.
I know what monkey one you're talking about.
And she took them off, and like it's not clicking to me what's happening to me. Like, you know, I'm just like, okay, whatever. So she's taking her clothes off, and she starts touching me, and I'm like, I don't like this. Like, and it just like was just like a no. And you know, she had me do stuff to her, and that's whenever my sister and they came back in the room. And then that's whenever my sister was like, you're gay. She was like, you're gay. I was like, no, I'm not. And like that was just like.
Sorry,
It's okay.
I was so fucking mean. Like,
I was like, oh my God. Like, no, I'm not gay. So, like, every day I was just like, after that, I was just like, am I gay? Am I?
why would I say that to you?
And it really didn't click to me because by the time y'all came back in the room, yeah, y'all caught us. Yeah. Like, it was just like, I pushed that stuff so, it happened so long ago that I pushed it to the back of my head that, like, I can talk about it. Like, I really genuinely could talk about it without getting emotional because I really don't, I feel like worse has happened to me ever since then. So, like, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, like, I could say, like, with the situation, like, with her, bro, like, that's why, like, you know, I've been telling the story, I guess I could say, a lot lately. Like, I've been definitely saying it, just
More
getting
open.
it more openly because it's like, I know people are probably like, why does she keep saying it? Bro, like, I'm really admitting to myself now, like, that was happening to me. Like, that was happening because hypersexuality is real.
Yes, very real.
Oh,
very
my
real.
God.
I honestly,
My God.
I really don't understand how nobody realized or noticed that happened. Multiple, and it's like, no matter how many times it happens to you, it just gets, it gets worse. Like, you're happy, like, I, for years, could not say no because even when I did say no, like, it still happened. So what's the point of saying no if it's just going to happen? So I would just say, yeah. I would just say, And then at a point, it just felt like nothing. Like, it doesn't feel like anything to me. And, like, my second time, I can say that was a very, very gut-wrenching experience for me.
You about to tell the story?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, I came from a performance. I was dating this guy, and I was 14, you know, trying to be fat.
But she was always the youngest in her class. I think
Yeah.
that's important to say, too.
Yeah, so everybody's telling me about them doing stuff and stuff. So, you know, I'm like, okay, whatever. So, truly, I always said I didn't really want to do nothing. So, it wasn't like I was throwing it out there. So, I go over to my friend's house. I came straight from my school performance. I'm sleeping over at my friend's house. And me and my friend, we was like this. So, if I was going over to a boy's house, she was covering for me. So, this was the very first time, too. So, it was like, okay, well, we got this. So, I go.
I know this ain't when Dad caught you on the side of the road.
No, this is the next day. That was the next day. That was the next day that happened.
Okay.
So basically, I was walking to his house, and you know we're texting. Me and my friend is texting. So I get there. Mind you, first of all, when I first got there, it was just like stomach dropped. I should have left ASAP. As soon as I got there, he's like, "Let's go upstairs," and I'm like, "Can I get a drink of water first? I just walked here. It's hot outside. Like, give me some water." And he's like, "Okay." So we go in the kitchen. Man, this man act like I've been here before. He's having me get my own water. I'm like, okay, I've never been here. Like, I don't know where your water is, nothing. So after that, we start going upstairs, and he tries to carry me upstairs, and I'm like, come on, you're too big, I'm too big. Let's just cut the bullshit. So I walk upstairs, and I sit on his bed.
I'm not laughing.
Because
you had to see
it's true. Because why would you try to carry me up the stairs? Like, I'm Cinderella. I am big.
Your mom put them gray shades in your head.
I had braids at the time. I wasn't.
Oh, so you was cute. All right.
That's when I had my braided ponytail.
Mom was such a hater. Them gray shades was so
ugly.
weak.
So basically, that's whenever I was upstairs and like closed the door. Once he closed the door, I said, God, like it just clicked to me. So first it was, you know, give me head, and I'm like, I never did this before, so it's like, okay. So I gave him head. I just didn't want to do it, so I was like, okay, whatever. So he proceeds to give me head too. So he's giving me head. I'm like, this is terrible. I don't even want to do this no more. So he says, can we? Yeah. And I say, no, I don't want to lose my virginity. And that's whenever he proceeds to try. And I say, no, like, I'm for real. Like, I really don't want to lose my virginity. And I said it 3 times that I didn't. And everybody, once I told the stories, why don't you just leave? You can't. You freeze up. I knew what was about to happen to me, because once I said it the second time, it was kind of like, he's not going to let up. He's not going to stop. So at that point, I just just said, yeah. It was 3 times, and I just said, just do it. Just do it. And I had a, like, attitude, and he did it. And as he's doing it, and I'm just like, I felt that leave my body. Like, people say, like, oh, virginity is nothing. I felt me lose my virginity. Like, as in, I felt like nothing. I felt worthless. I felt terrible about myself at that very moment. And it was like, it's my fault. I should have never came over here. And to this day, I really genuinely feel like if I would have left, I would have been so much happier in life. But I didn't. I didn't do anything. I didn't tell anybody. Like, I went.
Yes, she did, y'all. Cause no.
No,
Yes,
wait,
she
because
told
I
me.
didn't tell nobody that night. I didn't. I called my friends. You know, I asked them like his mom came home, and all of a sudden he's trying to hurry up. Nah, no, we're not about to act like you didn't just sexually assault me. So I'm ready to go. So I'm like, yeah, no. So first of all, I said I'm ready to go. This man said, okay, bye. I said, can your mom, it's dark. It's like getting dark. I was like, can your mom take me home? He's like, yeah, I'll ask her. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, can you come? He was like, I guess. And then I'm like, okay, whatever. So his mom takes me. He drops me off at a park because I just didn't want to be in the car anymore. She kept asking me where I live. I'm like, no, it's okay. It's her fine. I called my friend. My friend's mom and her came to pick me up. I ain't say nothing. Everybody's like, hey, my friends is asking me, like, you know, what happened? Because I had 2 friends where we would sleep over. And that night, I cried myself to sleep. I really just cried because I knew what just happened. And it was just the fact of, I texted him that night because, like I said, I didn't want to believe that just happened. I texted him, like, what are you doing? He said, doing homework and ain't respond ever since. I was like, oh, okay. So after that, it was nothing to me. Sex was nothing to me. I feel like I fell into a very deep hole because I did say something to my sister, which I'm not going to think, but
No, I do, because I think that deserves an apology. I think that has a big effect on how that was.
She told me I was lying.
I did. I told this girl she was lying. I knew
I couldn't tell my parents because, like I said, they would have just made it about sorry, I'm about to start crying. They would have made it about being fast and
we
stuff.
Literally
but
told
really
you was lying, Zod, and that shit happened.
And
talk about
2
it.
days later, my parents kept saying to me, "You're gonna get raped." And
they hope.
No, and like
that's what they would say to us. So we're gonna add that.
They kept saying like, "You're gonna get raped," because I was wearing at the time I had a nice like body. Like I still have a nice body, but like at the time, like I'm going into high school, like I have the perfect body. So I'm wearing crop tops. I'm showing off my figure. Like my mother has made me insecure about my whole body, my whole life. So I'm finally starting to get secure about it. And y'all, 2 days later, you're telling me that I'm gonna get raped because of the stuff I'm wearing. Like that just. It hurts. It hurts because I'm literally over here wanting to kill myself because this just happened to me. I don't have a virginity. The whole West Mifflin was making fun of me. And it was just like, at the time, my own best friend was hanging around this boy still knowing what happened. And I just felt like everybody thought I was lying because the person that this guy was, he wasn't like a aggressor. He didn't seem to be. So I seemed like a liar. And so I just swallowed it. I didn't like
no. Well, obviously you didn't laugh. Wait a minute. It's not funny. First of all, this is why I said I felt like she was lying. Azana put a piece of candy on the stove before.
No, it wasn't a piece. It was a bag of candy. Get it right if you're going to tell the story.
It would be like little stuff like that, y'all, that it was like she would lie about. That it was kind of like when she said, I'm like, but I think it was just more like just the whole trauma, like. And all of that, so it's like I did not believe her, but yeah, I did. I told her like, and I said it like that, and I could really say, me and Zada wasn't close before then, but that point on,
yeah,
nah, me and Zada just started talking. I swear to God,
I honestly hated you.
Yeah, like I feel like,
and I feel like the fact that you asked me what's going on, and I told you, and then you proceeded to say I was lying. That was just like a. When you say, I don't tell you nothing, that is why, because you asked me, so what's going on? Like, what's wrong? And I told you, and then, like, I felt like what's the point of speaking up if everybody's just going to always think I'm lying? Because even if I told the truth, even if I said something to my parents, they would have not believed me. Like I said, my parents have never been big on the fact of asking us about stuff like that. So the only time they've asked us was when somebody else's child.
Yeah, someone else around us, like, a situation was happening with them. And they didn't ask us.
They didn't. They never even asked.
They said,
would you
tell us?
Like,
would you tell us? No, you the same one that be wishing rape upon us.
Yeah, like, they would. And I mean, like, at the point, why would I tell you something? Like, you've already said that I'm worthless, I'm this, I'm that. So, of course, I'm just walking around with a young girl with the mindset of, nobody cares. Nobody cares about how I feel. Nobody cares about what's going on with me. So I just turned that into anger, and I feel like it made me hypersexual. And like now I'm gaining the I don't know what the word is, but I can say no. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. And I can also say that I feel like I can't let that stuff happen. Like that, I can't let it happen to me again. So it's to the point where it's like I'm trying to stay above losing hope and like I really don't trust men at all because you never know what I don't trust girls either. Like you don't know what nobody's capable of.
No, can I tell a story on I don't trust girls? I'm sorry, and I wasn't even going to tell these two, but like I mean I feel like I should. Like I mean it happened. So there was a situation. It was my I need to stop telling shit if I'm gonna cry. It was my freshman year of my freshman year of college, y'all. And I'm now on my own. Like my parents, like they sheltered me and hid me from the world for dear life. So it was bad. Like she's a stepper. I was pussy.
I was going to do everything.
Her childhood and my childhood were just so different. Like she lived the life, bro. I'm so jealous, bro.
If you worked at McDonald's, you would have had that freedom to.
Like I can genuinely say I'm jelly, bro. But yeah, like it was my freshman year of college, and there was this guy, and like he was cool. I thought it was just cool vibes and stuff, like. But truthfully, like I don't know. This is where I feel like that it was kind of my fault because, like she said, it was hard to say no. But I mean, in a sense, I did say no. I said no several times. But no, like like I sent pictures to him. He sent pictures of me. But when he did it to me, I almost threw the fuck up first and foremost. And I said, I don't really want to talk like that no more. And I remember saying that because I'm like, Lana, that's so corny. But I just told him like it was gross. Like it was gross. So it was another time where we was like, we was hanging out at my dorm and stuff. Cool vibes. And he's like, yeah. He slept over. He was sleeping over. And he says, mind you, what's a little twin bed? I had a roommate. It was a little twin bed. So, yeah, like, the bed I'm talking about. And, we're in the bed and we vibing and stuff. And, like, he wanted to kiss. I'm like, no. Like, no, why are you acting funny? No. All right, so now we kissing and stuff like that. And then we finally stopped. But I'm really just sitting here like I don't like this. And I remember, I really remember he was like, yeah, give me, if I don't know why dudes really think somebody care about some head. Right. Me personally, I don't. Like, at all. And he just kept saying like, well, if you, he was like, if you suck my dick, like, I'll eat your pussy. If you suck my dick, like, I'll eat your pussy. And I'm like, bro, like, no, like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And, bro, like, he just kept fucking asking. Asking, y'all. And then, like...
You get uncomfortable.
Bro, it was just a constant of him asking. And as he's asking, bro, at this point, I'm texting my friend. I'm like, bro, he keep asking me, like, I don't want to do it, but, like, he keep asking, so I probably should just do it. And I remember literally saying this to her. Like, I'm literally telling her, where she's like, well, if you want to... do it, but like if you want, but like I don't want to, bro. Like, I don't want to. I literally just I'm saying that, like but I mean I'm not blaming her or nothing, but no, like no, like then it turned into all right. Well, just get on top. No, get on top. No, get on top. No, like it was a constant thing of no, y'all. I swear to God, I really might have said no over 3-4 times. I think that's a minimum. That's a minimum. And I really wasn't even like into it, because I remember like, oh, I'm about to throw up, honestly. I remember getting on top of him, and I swear to God, bro, it was 1, 2. I just started crying on him. I said, I just really don't want to do this. Like, I was really crying. Like, and it was like, I don't think it affected him.
Probably did.
I don't really think it did. Like, I don't know, but I said, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how many times I had to say no. I did not want to do it. You kept doing it and stuff. So there was one time, like, one of his friends, like, he made a comment, and I'm looking, I said, because I told this person, I said, I don't want to ever talk about this. Like, I don't want to ever talk about this. Like, don't say nothing to anybody. Like, I don't want to talk about this. It wasn't even about it. Like, I really said no. Like, I don't want to talk about it. And I wanted to tell myself that didn't happen, man. It was one time, like, one of them, like, they kind of, like, when I tell you, I swear, I was going to embarrass this motherfucker in front of everybody. Because if we going to tell the story, we going to tell the full story.
And that's how I felt about my situation. Like, you're running around telling everybody that we did. But if I was to say what really happened, then you're done.
Yes.
You're really done. But if you want to know something, his friends knew. His friends knew the truth, and they still hung with him, which I don't understand, because y'all was in my face talking about some... That's weird. That's weird. But y'all still hanging around him, so it's not that weird to y'all.
Can't be that weird.
It's not that weird. And like I said, still to this day, like, all his friends tried to hit me up, and I really think it's because they thought I was.
But that's gross. But that's gross.
Thank you. Like,
if I expressed to you what
happened, because they all texted me after that. Like, they was harassing me about it, and I'm like, that's not how it happened.
Yeah,
and
that's gross.
It was like, what's the point? What's the point of y'all keep saying it to me if nobody's going? Actually, that's really why I think they thought I was lying. Because I was such an outgoing girl. Like, I was such an outgoing person. I always was I'm comfortable with my body. I really was. I was really comfortable. And they took that as sexual. And it clicked to me that was the case, because I remember this man had the nerve to tell X, in front of my best friend, really wasn't a best friend at this point. Was she really a virgin? Because she didn't bleed. Yeah, that's what I got at. That's what they was talking about. And they was trying to say I wasn't a virgin. But I popped my hymen in the tub a long time ago.
You did.
And Auntie Lola
I
was
remember.
freaking out. Off of the tower.
Off the tower.
Yeah, I was just clumsy. Like, I was clumsy.
I didn't know that's what the.
Yes.
Oh, ew, girl, I'm sorry, that gave me chills.
So I
remember that.
Yeah, I do too, because
she
hurt.
was freaking out. It hurt. Freaking out.
And that's where it triggered me. Like, no matter who you tell and what you say, I told the wrong people. Like, I should have told my parents, and sometimes I do.
I don't think you should have.
I regret not saying anything, only because I felt like
we were supposed to be your bigger support, and it's like I feel like we just failed you so much that it's like there's really nothing else that I could say. Like, I wish you did, because what did you do wrong? You told your big sister. You know what I mean? Yeah. What did you do wrong? You told your close friends. We failed you.
And I also feel like the day after, there's a lot of things that trigger me so bad that I just had. Like, the fact of the next day that, I was walking to Kenny, that was only because I was crying on the walk, actually. And my male friend who, I dated and stuff, he walked with me, and I told him, and he said, this is why I can't get down with this man. We was walking, we was talking, we was going to Kennywood. This man said, is you only saying that because you ain't like it? And I looked at him, I said, what do you mean? He said, because girls do that whenever they don't like it. And I said, I just told you what it was. So why is that even a question? Why is that even, like, your first thing? And that's why me and him stopped talking. That is genuinely why me and him stopped talking.
That's insane.
I felt like I said, once again, everybody thought I was a liar. I lied to my family. My
Bro,
friends,
because she really used to like get us in trouble all the time.
And you want to know something? I would be like, why would you just? It was just a thing. Like I would be like, why did you just lie? Like what did you just lie for? Because I would the truth would come out, but the lie would come out faster. So it was like, oh well, I don't
That's
know,
so sick.
It is.
I know a girl, but she just laugh for fun.
She laugh for fun.
She laugh for fun.
She laugh for fun. But no, like seriously, like that. Also,
Oh, can I say I forgot
I
about
have
this?
another
Why
one.
Wait, you want to go?
go ahead. I just
College again. I hate y'all see. I don't want to ever live on campus again. That's why like
having your own place is like
I don't want to live on campus again. I don't know what it is like, but I'm not
boys
weak.
is hounds.
Or girls
Ours.
is fake. Girls is fake.
Oh,
So I had this friend or whatever. I was friends with her and stuff. Mind you, my roommate just left. Like, Malay, why'd you leave? She went back home, and she told me watch out for this person. She surely did. She told me like she did. She said I'm telling you, Rumi. That's how she be. I'm telling you, Rumi. Like, then start talking gibberish. Like, yeah. She told me like, and I'm like, well, she cool. Man, shorty had this boyfriend and stuff, and personally, me, I ain't like him. Like, I didn't, and I kind of knew what it was with him, and she just, because this is what was weird with her. Like, they was best friends. Y'all know how that best friend thing go.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was talking about the one girl that he wanted to go with. Really talking about, yeah, I'm trying to get her flowers. I got her this, and she da-da-da-da. This girl said no. That all of a sudden, he started liking her, my friend. But I'm saying to her, like, I think that's a little weird.
yeah.
But she's not viewing it as
It's
that.
not clicking to her.
Yeah,
like
it's not
that.
clicking. But
Yeah.
okay, cool. I'm gonna stick beside you.
Yeah.
All my friends is
Yeah.
dumb. All my friends is dumb. I was dumb too. I'm gonna stick beside him.
Yeah, like
It's straight like that. So
as long as you told her the truth.
So you listen, yes. There was I'm telling you, there was a time where we was in Greensburg, and they left us in the dark. Like, it was like when we was walking to that park, and and I'm telling her, I'm like, I think you gotta let him go. Like, they're talking about it's a prank. Ain't no prank. We're not from here.
Yeah,
We're not from here. Don't play like we didn't even have the address to the party. We were walking, phones like about to die, freezing. Like, yes. So there was a time where she wanted some alone time with her boyfriend. Okay, she wanted some alone time with her boyfriend. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll be wingman.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean.
This is a 2-man, but go ahead, girl.
She was at her dorm.
Yeah.
I was at mine.
Yeah, so like, yeah.
And
I'll take one for the team.
Yeah, because he was so ugly, so ugly. And I let him go. Like, I let him come out or whatever. And we talking and all that, and then all of a sudden, like, y'all, this is where it's like, I hate feeling like I'm the reason why that stuff be happening to me. Like, I really, like, all of it, y'all, I truly blame myself. I do.
Yeah, that's what
I need to get out of the habit of blaming myself because but I like, I don't like her and stuff, and I think she played a big part in it. But yeah, so the person, like, he's down there and all that, but it's getting late. I'm like, I got class. I got an 8 a.m. Like, calling her, texting her. I'm like, yeah, like, call your brother. Like, you got the keys? Like, you got to go. I'm tired. Like, she's not answering. The brother's not answering. I'm like,
somebody better answer.
Somebody
better get
it. Like, this is weird. So I had him go knock on that door.
Yeah, I would have banged on that door.
Nobody answered. So he come back in.
So he doesn't have a key?
He wasn't in our dorm. He had a house. But exactly, he would come stay over. I didn't get it.
That's
get it. I don't know why they didn't just. Anyways, so he's in my dorm and all that, and then I had 2 beds, but I told you my roommate left and stuff, so I had 2 beds now. So I'm like, all right, I'm pulling them apart. Y'all, why this man put them together? Like, y'all, my heart dropped. Cause like, y'all, I'm like, here we go again. Like. Here we go again. That's really
that feeling, that gut feeling.
And at that point, y'all, I'm walking sluggish, and I'm scared. Like, so I'm in the one bed, and he's in the other bed. This man why you so far? I said, I don't want to lay with you. I got 2 beds. He's like, he come over. He said, yeah, like, that's why you got that attitude. He started rubbing my side, man. I don't like when people rub my side. I don't like laying up.
I like when people touch my back, but that's fine.
I'm cracking up. I have, like, don't rub my side like that. That makes me uncomfortable. Like, and he said, like, yeah, like, I know what it is with you. You need somebody to put it on you. Like, yeah, as he's rubbing me, he's saying this. Yeah, like, y'all, this man talked for a long time, but I was done. Like,
you shut down.
I shut down. I can't tell you everything he said, but I know he was talking. I didn't sleep, but I went to sleep, but I wasn't asleep because I was able to recognize the fact that he was holding me the way he was. I left my dorm, y'all, like 6 in the morning. Mind you, he was there for a long time, so I think he was like 12-something when I tried to stay up as long as I can. I left my dorm at 6 in the morning, y'all, but I swear to God, bro, this is my baby, y'all. I remember really in my sleep crying, talking about, I said, Naylee, can you please tell him to get off of me? Like, I was really in my dream, or I was crying out. Just really wanted him to get off of me. Like, I remember really saying, I said, I don't know why I would call her, but, like, I said, Naylee, can you please tell him to get off of me? Can you please tell him to get off of me? And it was like, y'all, it felt like it was forever. Y'all, I left my dorm, y'all. And he robbed me or whatnot. Like, he didn't really steal, like, money or nothing, but he stole my chargers. And I swear to God, y'all, I did not care.
Yeah,
like,
as long as he got the fuck
I did not
out.
care. Like, I don't think nothing else happened to me other than him rubbing. But, y'all, like.
But what that could have turned into.
That could have turned into. I was just
real bad.
so
like,
scared.
Like I said.
And I was smaller than what I was now. At the time, I was
you
like.
were very, very
bro,
small.
I feel like I look like a naked mole rat right now. But, like, yeah, like, honestly. And that's probably the last time that I had, like, a situation with that. Because I just took a detox. I took a detox from dudes. And I was really just sitting there. Because it's like, who can I tell? Who can I really go tell? I don't know what to say. It was just, like, uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Us managing to make this video 37 minutes is crazy.
Honestly. And the fact that it doesn't feel like it.
The fact that it was just us two is even worse. Talk to them much.
I felt okay. This is the last time it's happened to me because I promise if it ever happens again, I'm ended up in jail.
In jail, yeah. That's how I feel
I've
too.
made my promise to myself, and that was that time. So, a few months ago, actually, as in 2 months ago, first from the back told him we're not doing nothing. Like we're not doing nothing. He's like, okay, that's cool. We could just ride around. I'm like, all right, cool. No, we're not. But we're going to go somewhere out in public. I kept saying it to him. So he's like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. That works. He confirmed it. So I'm like, okay. So we get in I get in the car, and he's like, so where do you want to go? I gave 4 different places. 4 different public places.
And go to a single one?
This man took me to Renzi, bro. Homies. I said, oh, I'm about to walk home. I'm about to go home. Like, I wasn't playing. Like, I opened the door.
He took you to the prom lineup.
He took me over by the hockey. He took me to the kids playing this right in front of
us. He's sick. All right, go ahead.
So, basically, we park, he parked and we're talking. And I'm like, so where's we about to go? Like, we about to find somewhere to go. Like, I want some hibachi, da-da-da-da. He's like, oh, what did he say?
Tell her stop.
Stop, because this trauma is just so funny. Like, I think
it's funny now that we're, like, cool and we can talk about it.
Because it's like...
there's no other bond like a bond with your sister.
It was as soon as you dropped me off that one day when we was about to go tussle.
What time?
I don't want to say no name.
Give me a
yeah.
We'll talk about it later. Yeah. Or here, choose a letter because I don't know who. Here, just type it. This to me.
Okay. So basically,
Oh, y'all was gonna dog walk her.
No, I swear.
Gonna
Because
dog walk
clocked
her.
out and everything. So basically,
It was that day?
yes, it was that day. It was that night, actually. Yeah, it was like literally as soon as you, like, about 30 minutes after you dropped me off. And it was so sad because I was like,
I should just say with my sister.
I should have just stayed. I should have went to work. I should have went back to work.
No
So
way.
basically, that's what I'm like, okay, whatever. So we pull up to the park and, he's talking. And he said something about head. I said, I'm not doing that.
You felt like you was really on some, like, I'm firm right now.
Yes, I was serious. Like, I said no. I texted you no. Like, we're not doing nothing. This man started trying to rub on me. I said no. Like, we're not doing nothing, so you might as well stop. And I opened up the door. This man grabbed me and locked the door. He locked the door. I'm like, I'm about to walk home. I don't got no coat on. Like, I was not planning on, I wasn't doing nothing. Like, I had jeans on. I didn't even look like I was about to do nothing. So he's like, all right, chill. I'm sorry. I'm like, okay, you do this again. I'm out. Mind you, he got his little, I'm about to use it on you, like, at this point, because, like, I really felt like I gotta go. So, once again, he asks again, and I'm like, I'm really leaving. I opened up the door again. He's like, no, because I'll feel bad if you walk home. I'll just take you home. I'm like, okay, take me home. Should have just walked. This man asks again. I said, you know what? You want the head? All right, cool. He's like, no, I don't want it no more. Man, I did what I had to do. And I'm like, take me home now. Man, while I get out the car, he sent me $50. Bro, on my life, I was like, you know what? Honestly, hell is a hot place.
He's going.
And he's going.
Zada, and it's so scary to say that, honestly, like, if you weren't to do it, that man was going to fight you.
Exactly.
Whether you was going to get away from that car, he was going to do something
Bro,
to you. I don't think you were going to leave. I genuinely don't think you were going to leave.
I really didn't think I was going to leave. And, like, I have this feeling that just do it. Don't even say no, just do it. Like, that's how I felt. Like, just do it. Because if you didn't, the locking of the door, the grabbing on me.
Then you send a placement of where he had on him.
Exactly. Like, I
yeah,
wasn't,
like he wanted it real grabbable. Like, he wanted it, yeah.
Very, very right there. Like, and I'm like, okay. So that's whenever he took me home, and I spazzed. Like, I just spazzed. Like, I'm crying. I called my friend, and I called him. I said, don't ever in your life, text me nothing, da-da-da-da. He kept texting me off of numbers, talking about unblock me, please. Let's talk about this. This man got me on the phone and tried to say, no, that's not what happened. I said, you're sick. Boop, blocked him off all my social medias.
Yeah.
Everything. I was just like, no, that was a no. And it was like, I promised my 14-year-old me that would never happen to me again. And it did. And it was like, I feel like I felt myself. Like, I felt like
You gave me the chills.
Like, y'all don't understand. And it was just like the fact that months later, like, that stuff happened with me. And there's multiple times I wasn't going to come home. And my parents just never cared. And that's just the thing. Like,
yeah, like the other day, like, I'll be running my mouth when I be under the influence or whatnot. Yeah, and I told my mom, like, I wasn't going to say nothing to you about it, but you are here, so I'm dropping a video about sexual abuse and stuff, like, and I did, I said, because me and Zara,
which I gave you permission to
she
say,
has given
like,
me permission, like, I'm very, I don't tell her story.
Yeah.
I don't tell her story. I said, yeah, like, me and Zara, like, we were molested, and da-da-da-da. Well, y'all ain't never say nothing. And
that's like the worst thing to hear. I feel like that, honestly.
I don't and it just made me like, I know I ain't say nothing. Like,
we know because we've
bro.
talked about it. That's the crazy thing. Like, we've talked about why we haven't said anything to each other.
I'm just now saying something like for real.
This is our very first time.
Yeah, like I'm
about
just
it. Like,
now really
our
talking
family
about
doesn't know this.
Like, and then and then this woman proceeded to say, like, yeah, so what? You and your sisters, y'all were just touching each other. What?
Yeah. What?
What?
Hold on. She said that?
Yes. What?
I feel like no. That's disgusting.
I just didn't like that
That's
comment because, like,
disgusting.
what? It was like, are y'all okay? Never heard that.
No,
you want to
not
talk
even-
about it later?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Not even we could talk about
But
this later.
Nah.
Just to see, like okay. Kids
I felt like she laughed in my. I mean, she did. She did laugh in my
that
face.
wasn't a try. Like, and that's the stuff. That's why kids don't come forward because
Yeah.
parents like this, and
But that's just an uncomfortable thing. That's something that you really got to admit with yourself that happened.
Yeah, it took time for me to even talk about it with anybody. Like, I was gonna let that burn to the back of my brain, like, again. And like I said, it sucks because I've always had these best friends in the moment that I would tell stuff to, and we would relate, and they would always just backstab me. Like, I'm thinking we so
I
close.
felt that, girl.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we got so much in common, and
That's what I would say to the one. Like, bro, we
like,
really relate on a situation.
I could talk to you about this and not feel judged because you've been through it. And you understand that feeling. You understand that unable to confide in people and get laughed at. Like I wanted to hurt myself so bad after the whole West Mifflin laughed at me. Like, I don't even go there. Yeah. So just imagine all your old friends and everybody just laughing at you about a situation that really stuck with me my whole life.
And it's like, and I don't know, there's no, what I mean in the sense of, it's like, of course, I don't know what to say, man. Your time is your time.
Yeah, don't speak on it because somebody else is
just making you.
Unless you feel really comfortable about talking about it, you could talk about the whole thing. I've learned to myself, I was only telling pieces and parts of stories. Unless you are really
all screaming.
Unless you're fully comfortable, don't say nothing until you can comprehend that it's not your fault and that you cannot let nobody manipulate you into thinking it's your fault. And you can tell the whole story without, I'm not going to say without being emotional, but without trying to cover for that person. Like, I was trying to cover for that boy my whole high school life because I just knew he would have been done. He would have been done. Like, his little life would have been gone if I'm
cracking up. This whole conversation is making me so lightheaded.
Yeah,
it's making me so lightheaded.
Probably because you didn't eat. Yeah. Should have got a Panera salad. But yeah, that is my story, and I'm going to stick by it because, like I said, the people that you don't talk to as much, and they go through some things, and the people that are the happiest go through a lot. I've never tried to reflect my abuse onto other people. I've never tried to
and that's some true stuff. No, I'm not saying no like that. Whoa, I'm not saying no like that. No, and that's, I think that's why whenever Mom said that, I'm like, whoa, I don't know which in your mindset of what happens, but no, I have never reflected it on like, oh, I'm gonna go, like, no. Yeah. So she kind of made me mad when she said that.
Yeah,
that was honestly disgusting. It was disgusting when it was happening to me.
Yeah,
like
it happened to both of us. You didn't see the signs? Like, that's the importance of parenting. See the signs. Pay attention.
Let's talk about it. No, because there was a time where I was masturbating. That's really what it was. Like, and it's not, but that's what it was.
Yeah.
I was in a shower. I was in a bathtub. I think I was in like kindergarten. I was in kindergarten or preschool, and I remember I was so small. Stop doing that.
Like, yeah.
And it's like, now that, like, and I just stopped, it's clicking of they should have taken
hopped
that.
on the sign.
Like, where would she get that from?
We don't do it in front of her, so who else is doing it in front of her or doing it to
her?
And
I ain't even going, like, I busted out and did it. Like, it wasn't like,
it was like sneaking.
No, I wasn't
sneaking.
And
that's another thing, like,
I wasn't sneaking.
With the water, and you would snitch on me, I would be like, can somebody help me? Like, I really was oversexualized.
That's why I was telling on you, because I was told to stop doing that.
Yeah,
like,
and
so
I was
it's
doing
like,
it, and I was just lying. I'd be like, oh no. I would do it all the time. And it would just be like normal. It didn't. I didn't think nothing bad. And then I started to be like, I'm way too horny for my age. I was so horny.
It was weird.
And like, I would look at men and be like, oh, he's fine. Why do I know? Like, why do I know that? Like, I would do things to, like, I would have thoughts about having sex with men. And I would be like, that's weird. That isn't a grown man. That is an adult.
No,
that is
yeah.
a grown fella over there. Like, it was just weird. And still to this day, like, it cut back a lot, but like visualizing sex before it happens, I do that a lot. And that's that hypersexuality in me. Like, I can't, it's weird. It's so weird and disgusting to me.
Like in my perspective, at least, like, I don't know. I was always so insecure. I feel like, I don't know. It was so weird.
I wasn't.
I was so insecure, bro. Like, I felt like I just looked like a Slim Jim with hair like a troll. I just look like a Slim Jim with troll hair. That's just what I look like.
Just hope you know I'm going home to create that just to see
Oh,
what.
like, that's just what I look like to me. So it was kind of like when I got attention.
Yeah,
I always felt like it was.
why-
I had to be like real sexual with it. Like, I always felt like
Sexy.
I had to give like sexual attention
That's
to
why
it.
my body shape always been a issue with me. That's why I don't like when people bring attention to my body, because it's like that's all. That's all you see. And I'm literally like, I have literally what girls want and get is surgery. Like, it's bad, because I will really feel like a man is about to use me. Before he used me, but like, it feels nice because I know I got it. I know I got what you want, and I could give you what you want. But it's like,
Oh God,
it's terrible.
yeah. Like, I cried about that too. Like, back in like December, and I would just like, it was a lot, because it felt like I was always being like sexualized and stuff like,
over-sexualized.
and it didn't matter what it was. And it's like, bro, can I just be cute?
Like,
can I just be pretty? I want to be
yes.
confident and pretty. I want to be confident and pretty, but it's like, am I just a sex object?
Thank
and
you.
Then the fact that when guys come to you on some type of time, that they're like,
It's never respectable.
it's never like, and it's, oh, I just want to eat your, like, I don't like that, because it's
Yeah.
like, bro, like, I've been molested like a lot of my life, and like,
Exactly.
here I am still
going through this
people,
little-
like,
hearing
I
about
don't
it.
like, just call me pretty, bro.
Just say I look nice.
Just say I look nice.
Just say you look gorgeous. Like, when boys say gorgeous and beautiful, it makes me feel comfortable. But now every boy is doing that, so it's like, eye roll. That's what I
Side eye.
Side eye.
Side
But
eye.
like, that's why I don't like having a body. I really don't, because like I said, it's never clear of what your intentions are. And even if you ask a guy his intentions, clearly he's not going to tell the truth. But for me, it doesn't matter. Like,
I could say, like, this whole situation, like, I don't know, it's just like, I don't want to have kids, because I don't want to ever be in the boat of
not knowing.
Because it's like, I've been there and done that, and it's like, some people might be on some, no, I want to have kids because I'm going to be, no, bro, because the world's evil. You never know. I was literally going to my grandma's house, bro.
Yeah, still.
Like, that's
Still.
really what was happening.
And it was crazy, because I've said I didn't want to go over there. It wasn't like a unknown fact. I've said I don't want to go over there. And I remember saying that, because whenever they left me there, when you went to, what's that girl's party? Monty's party.
Okay.
Monty's party. I remember I did not want to be there. And I was like, when it clicked to me, like,
She would always try to take my baby sister with her, and like, I would snap. She just said that to me too. She was like, Renee, she was like, you just like never, sure didn't.
Yeah, we wasn't playing.
Sure didn't.
I remember when we jumped that girl. I remember when we did that, and honestly,
I was so happy
that's
that
whenever
day.
it clicked to my head. Yeah, we know.
We know.
We was all outside.
That's why I think our other cousin, I think she would scratch her.
Yeah,
I
she
think
would keep her nails long,
long.
very long.
Yep.
And very scratchable.
Yeah.
And like they would fight. Like she would scratch
all the
her.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly don't. I wouldn't put it past
I
me
wouldn't.
either. But no, I just feel like I said, with this stuff, like sensitive stuff like this, it's okay to talk about, but just understand.
Even if you want to just reach out to us in a DM.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Like-
just understand. I am the best listener, the best secret keeper. If you have a secret and you tell me like I don't want nobody to know,
Yeah.
I'm my ears, my eyes only. Like literally, I take that stuff serious because, like I said, I didn't have anybody to talk to. I would literally rant to people I didn't know, and you see how that turned out, like I said. So I didn't like it. So to the viewers, to the girls, the guys.
Boys too.
That's what I said. If you ever feel like you have a story, if you want to share your story, share your story.
When you want to.
Yeah, when you want to, of course. But, like, you don't know how many people can relate.
And I hate, like, I even see, because, I'm obsessed with Steve Wilkes.
Yeah.
Real bad. I hate when they're like, you didn't want to speak up. Why didn't you speak up?
Don't act. That is
That's
dumb
a
question.
horrible question.
Because, like,
I feel like you're, like,
hate that question.
I feel like you're
Why
telling me
didn't
I'm
you
lying.
leave? Why
Why'd
didn't you
you-
leave? That is the worst question, because if I could, I would. I felt like I was glued, hot glued, stick glued.
I'm telling you, body's in shock. That's how it
Yeah.
felt whenever that motherfucker kept saying, just
yeah.
suck my dick. I'm like,
You can't.
bro,
You
get
can't.
your mind together. Get your mind together.
No,
like,
seriously, because it's like your body freezes.
yeah, it's
up
like
before
you left. It's like your soul leaves.
Yeah, like,
Truthfully, I
no.
felt like my soul
when it
left,
happened.
yes.
Yes.
I
That's what
felt like
happened.
my soul left my body because I could not do nothing other than
Yeah.
sit there in confusion, really
And
wondering
you would
as
just
to how I
look.
even got here. Like,
And you would just think, like, in the whole time, all I could think was, why did I come over? Why did I come over? Like, and it was like, I want to do what these girls is doing. I want to be with my boo. Like, I see everybody posting up with their boo. Mind you,
my
my
wig
parents
off.
was.
shit hurt.
My parents, like, would not really let me do nothing, so everything was sneaky, and I didn't want that no more. You're annoying. I didn't want that no more. But yeah, like I said, share your story if you feel comfortable sharing your story.
Yeah, DM me anytime. Like, don't, because we can FaceTime.
Yeah,
I mean,
honestly,
for real.
even if it's not about that, and it's just something you want to get off your chest, like, I'm telling you that that melting it to the back of your brain, it really, really messes you up, because every next step you take is just based off of that melted brain. So it really never gets pushed back, because all your next moves are, like, based off of what you went through. So
It was not my grandma, too, by the way. I hope nobody think it was my good sis.
it was
not my good sis, bro.
It was not. I said it. I accidentally said it.
Her, the
No,
person's
no,
name?
no,
okay,
no, no,
okay.
no.
I was about to say, ah!
No.
I just want to rock.
I mean, she want to
No.
rock. We old enough now. We could rock.
I don't want no, she say where she at.
No, for real. No, seriously.
But,
That's scary. She's scary.
is there anything else we want to say?
I hope not.
We managed to talk for 56 minutes.
Because this is stuff is really like, all right. But
We look good in this camera, y'all. I love that city. Yeah.
alrighty, but you are watching Be Fucking For Real, and we just got
But
real.
I think we got real fucking
we
real.
got
Like,
real.
we was being, like,
y'all
real
can't
fucking for
say
real.
y'all can't say we ain't give y'all nothing.
Y'all can't
we
say
been
wasn't-
fucking for real.
Like, y'all can't say we was not being fucking for real. Like, we was
Yeah.
being so fucking for
And
real.
honestly, I held back so many tears telling that story so I could get it out. Cause
I know. I
honestly-
wanted to keep. I was like, okay, wanted to laugh.
No, seriously, because when you was talking, because when you was talking, I was just like, don't cry, bro. Because, like I said, I didn't know half of that stuff, so it's like.
That's why I said, y'all, this shit raw. This shit's raw.
So
Shit's raw.
I remember I did start telling my sister the story. She started crying and told me stop, and it was just like.
Yeah,
it's
but
an
it was
emotional thing.
no stop, because it was like she didn't give me a warning.
I didn't.
It was like I'm just in the bathroom doing my hair or something, and then it just I said, stop. What the?
It was an accident.
And I had to give her time, and I said I had to apologize. I said I wasn't saying it. You just didn't warn me. Like
It was like a very, very vulnerable moment like we was having, and I
And
was
I
just,
don't know
like,
where
said
it came from.
I don't either. Like,
And then she was like, "Yeah, I thought about it. Like I don't know why. I just like threw that on
I
you
just
like
threw
that."
I just threw it out there.
But then, like, she was in, and I let her tell me. But like, I was like, "No, you got to give me like a warning on that."
Like
Like,
seriously, like the real raw story, like with,
Yeah.
with all the actions involved, it's disgusting.
yeah, man. Like,
Don't trust fat niggas. That's all because it only happens to me.
now I'm canceled.
No, what? I'm fat too.
What you say?
What you gonna say?
I ain't trusting anything. I'm not trusting a male. Period.
I'm not trusting no female.
My dad be
man.
lying.
Seriously.
But all right, y'all.
Well, this is your.
This like my third.
Third
Yeah, but
episode?
y'all, we come back. March 3rd or
Yeah,
something
we
like
come
that.
back literally
And it's
next week. This week. That is this Friday. It is the 27th.
It can't be March 3rd. Then there's no way.
Yes, it is.
Cash App fraud. I just want to block. block. I just want to block. But yeah, like, okay, so like I said, y'all hit me up. Like I said, I'm trying to get this rap stuff on the road right now. Like, not me, but I want to get more interviews. Like, I want.
Yeah, we want those interviews.
I want interviews.
As y'all can see, we was very vulnerable, so y'all can see how our interviews go.
Yeah, I just felt like maybe I wanted to share this with y'all so y'all know, like, I'm
for
trying to
real.
come hard with
We're
y'all.
for
Like,
real.
I want to try to take this far. But make sure y'all like, make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you share.
Make sure you share this.
Like, seriously.
Like, for real.
I did not just come on here and
And tell my whole life story
Like,
for 72 views.
no, seriously. But that's it.
Thank you for everybody that always watched.
Thank you. And if you've ever been through what we've
bro,
been
look at the
through-
camera, bro.
I am.
Because I keep looking at the TV.
If you've ever been through, look, I'm looking at y'all so y'all see. It's okay. It's not your fault.
Mm-mm.
Just know that. That's all.
No. But
you are watching Be Fucking For
for real, BFFR, deuces, y'all. BFFR.